Hi everyone, my name is Dominika. Welcome to Invisible Mindset YouTube channel. This channel is all about personal development, learning how to love every little part of your life, gaining confidence, overcoming challenges in life, and having that growth mindset. Every week, I'll be teaching you about a new topic. So without further delay, let's get started on today's topic. Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I want to talk to you about logic versus intuition, because so many people get the two of them confused and allow the logic to stop them from going towards the life of their dreams, following their joys, their passions, their dreams. Because let's talk about it in a deeper sense. What is logic? What is intuition? Logic is what keeps you safe. Logic will tell you, do not jump off that cliff because you can die. Your logic will tell you, I'm not going to cross the road because I know that there are cars coming my way and I can't just cross the road whenever I want to. Your logic will tell you, if I don't put on the dinner right now, then I will be hungry tonight. Your logic tells you the basic things in life. Your logic tells you what will keep you alive. But your intuition oftentimes does help you stay safe. You might have an intuition about the person, about the situation. You might feel like something is a little bit off, and you can call it intuition, you can call it discernment as well. But I want to touch on both of these in another way, because your logic will keep you safe from going towards the life of your dreams, from going towards the life that you truly desire, from achieving those big goals that you have, from achieving the life that God truly created you to have. Because your logic was created to keep you alive. Your logic keeps you sane. Your logic is logic, right? Your logic keeps you safe in this world. Your intuition can often do that too, but it is your intuition that will guide you onto the correct path that you are supposed to take in your business, in relation to your finances, your relationships, where you are supposed to work, where you are supposed to live. And your intuition is God's voice. God's voice, when you tune out everything else, when you turn off all the distractions, you are truly left with logic and intuition. Logic and intuition. Of course, you have to be logical. Think of the stuff before you act onto something. But you also have to listen to your intuition. If you feel like this is the direction of life I'm meant to take, you pray about it, you ask God about it, and He confirms it to you in your heart, because God has placed many dreams in your heart for a reason. If you confirm it with Him, this is the direction you're supposed to take, then you know that you're supposed to listen to that intuition. When you tune out all the noise, all the unnecessary noise, you will find that your intuition is the thing that you should listen to. Not the logical side of things, because logic will tell you, for example, let's say you want to start a business. Your intuition tells you, go and start a business. But your logic is going to tell you, but I don't know enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not capable. Your logic will tell you, I'm too old. I'm too young. I don't live in the correct place. I don't have the right connections. I don't have the money or resources for that. This is what your logic will tell you. The logical thinking that's trying to protect you, that's trying to keep you in your comfort zone, that's trying to keep you alive. But the thing is, when you start a business, you don't have a lion that's chasing you for your life that you need to be so afraid of, you know? So that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm referring to here. Your intuition is going to show you what direction you should take. And you should listen to your intuition, because God speaks through your intuition. When you tune out all the noise, when you believe in God, God will give you this intuition. He will say, go, make the move right now. Go, send the email out tonight. Go, talk to this client right now. Make the post about this. This is your intuition. But your logic is gonna be like, but what if nobody opens the email? What if I'm wasting my time? What if nobody will read it? What if nobody will see it? What if nobody is gonna buy? What if I'm just wasting my time? This is what the logic is gonna tell you. But the intuition will tell you, go, move, act now, don't act now. Not from a place of fear, but from a place of certainty. So you see where I'm going with this? Your logic will try to keep you alive versus intuition. Intuition really is God speaking to you. God speaking to you. And yes, of course, sometimes He will say, no, you shouldn't be doing that. No, you should be going this way. You should be going that way. He might redirect you, but you will know deep down in your heart that this is God talking to you, that this is your intuition, not from a place of fear, anxiety, bad past experiences. It is truly because you are meant for more. So sometimes in life, you might have an intuition that you should maybe look for a new job. And you might already have a good job, but you might feel like, I should look for another one right now. I should look for another one. And you look for a job and maybe the new one, it's slightly less paid. And you're like, should I really take it? You start questioning it. What's happening here? But then your intuition is going to say, go. Because maybe perhaps this is going to open different doors for you. So you see, it won't always look as a perfect plan. It won't always be easy. Your intuition won't always take you through the easiest path, but it will take you through the best path if you trust your intuition. There are so many times in my life I ignored my intuition. I ignored my intuition with people, relationships, like people that I knew, friends that I used to hang out with. I used to have a bad feeling. I used to feel like, these people are not honest, but I would ignore it. So your intuition will always tell you what's right and what's wrong. Truly, it will always tell you. It will always tell you if the situation is safe, as in really your life might depend on it. But your logic is the thing that's logical. Like, for example, if I send an email right now, there will be people who will read it and there will be people who don't. But then your logic, depending on what your mindset is like, your logic is either more negative or more positive. So your logic will say, okay, there'll be people that will open my email, there'll be people that don't open my email. What if nobody buys again? What if I'm just wasting my time? What if I'm annoying people? What if I should be doing something else in life? What if you start questioning everything? But your intuition is what guides you in life in the most perfect path. Even if the path is not perfect itself. Because in life, it's not going to be perfect. In life, it's not going to be perfect. But there is a perfect plan. Once you follow God's will, once you listen to your intuition and what God is telling you to do in life. So I would like to encourage you today to take a look at your life and really think, what's that one situation right now where maybe you are using logic versus your intuition? Because your intuition is telling you, go start that business, go apply for that job, go start a relationship with this person. Your intuition is telling you, you deserve more, you should be happier, there is more for you. But your logic is like comfortable, trying to keep you in the comfort zone, trying to keep you safe from the environment you don't really know about yet. Because that's the thing. In life, for example, if you want to start a business, it is going to be scary at the start. Why? Because it's unfamiliar. You have never done it before. So it's normal for you to be a little bit scared about it. It's normal for you to be like, what if it doesn't work out? But you cannot let it paralyze you to the point that you don't do anything in your life. Because if you listen to the logic that's negative, that's just trying to keep you in the comfort zone, this overprotective side of your brain, you're always gonna live less. You're always gonna have less because of the fact that you listen to it to protect you. And of course, it's important to listen to logic when your life might genuinely be in danger. For example, if you're crossing a road, jumping over a cliff, all those type of things, logic is very important. But logic also confuses you sometimes when it comes to following that God-given plan. So I want to encourage you to take a look at your life and really see where maybe right now you're listening to logic instead of your intuition. Your intuition says go, 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 but the logic says, no, I don't know enough. No, I'm not capable. No, I don't have the finances. No, I don't have the connections. No, I'm too old. No, I'm too young. Whatever, no, it may be. Because logic always will tell you, no, 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 no. Like, logically speaking, it's better for you to do this because it's the safer option. Do you see what I'm saying here? Logic will tell you this is a better option because it's safer. And of course, logic, when you work on your mindset, becomes stronger in a more positive way. Logic will be able to guide you, what's the right thing to do. But it is truly always your intuition, that thing in your heart, in your soul, in your head, God's voice. This is the voice that we have to listen to, the intuition that we feel. Because I can guarantee everybody who is watching this right now, it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, it doesn't matter what background you have, what age you are. I can guarantee there was a scenario in your life where you didn't listen to your intuition and later you regretted it. Something happened or something didn't happen. It doesn't matter what we're talking about, relationship, finances, all those things. Maybe you have stopped trusting yourself, stopped trusting that intuition of yours because you started neglecting it a little bit. So in life, we should be trying to gain that confidence in ourselves, in our intuition again, because the intuition is God's voice. When you truly tune into your intuition, you'll hear, this is God telling you, go, 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 go. Move, don't move. This is better. This is worse. Okay? So try to look at your life from another perspective. Stop using the logical side of things all the time. Because depending on how you grew up, you'll have a different view on the logical side of things. You might feel like, I'm not capable, I'm not smart enough. Like, you might have a logical side of your brain that's more negative than positive. And of course, it's good to have logical thinking. Sometimes things will not be all rainbows and sunshine, but it is your intuition that will back up your plan, that will back up your moves. Your intuition will guide you in the correct places. Because logic, if you're only thinking logically, then you will be stuck in one place. You might not even go anywhere. You might not start the businesses. You might not go for a better career. You might not move to another place. You might be stuck in the same place all the time. But it is your intuition that says go, even though it's scary, even though it's hard, even though you never done it before, even though you feel like you're too old, you feel like you're too young. It is your intuition that tells you, go, go, go. Your intuition is gonna give you the perfect plan, the perfect way, even though this way might be difficult, it might be hard, it might be unfamiliar, you might need to learn so many new things, but that's okay, because your intuition will keep you going in the right direction. If you trust yourself, if you trust God for His guidance, He will guide you onto the correct path. So thank you everybody so much for watching my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you would like to come back for more, please subscribe to this channel. Comment below, what's that one thing right now that you need to do because your intuition is telling you? What are you committed on doing right now because your intuition is telling you to do it? Comment below, I would love to know your thoughts. As always, if you have any questions in relation to this video, do let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer. And I would like to also encourage you to go ahead and watch some of my other videos, especially in this playlist. Every single week, I post a brand new video about personal development, growth, business, mindset. There is so much you can learn. There's so much you can learn. And I would love to be that person who will teach all those things to you. So you can go ahead, watch some great videos on my channel. Thank you everybody for watching, for all of your support. I truly appreciate all of your time, and I will see you next week for another video of this series. Bye bye!